A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. And the Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bobcats offense that has the first possession of the game. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They go right back to it. And tackled there by the defense.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running. He can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
The Bobcats have this offense rolling. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires quickly. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
One of the coolest things I love about football is the strategy. Like, first drive, what are they going to line up in? What are they going to try to take advantage of? How are they going to attack us? And so far, this offense has had some success. This defense now getting in their territory. They need to figure out some answers to some of these questions.
The Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A give to Brown. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Bring in the heat. Got it set up on the outside. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a fourth down?
And I know he tucked that thing and he got some good yards, but as a defense, that's exactly why you're so thankful to be in 3rd and long. You're backed up. You're taking away the passing game. No explosive plays. He takes off and run. He chews up some yardage, but you do what you're supposed to do. You throw that fist in the air and you force the 4th down.
He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio.
And you knew into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that.
Turning it on! Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. The screen, he's got wheels. Turns it on in midfield. Flying out to the left. He's at the... And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Might be calling a hot route. Gonna run it. It's hard. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. First down for this offense. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Might have a chance. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Handoff for Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Under fire! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Running inside, it's Russell. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Third and 6 yards to go. He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play, and you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And man, did they finish quickly. A 94-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Making side adjustments here. Second. The pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. They're working that left side. He's wrestled down right at the 35. Good job by the defense to stop that conversion attempt. 4th down coming. The Razorbacks take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires left. Hits the open man. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Razorbacks want to move quickly.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Summers. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak. Caught, and he's got room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Fire into the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Made the grab in the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quick completion on the out route. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Shoots it to the left. Got him, and nobody's close. At the 45 on his way. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Arkansas. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running the net.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Complete to the left. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. A give to Brown.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Looking left. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. Out of the backfield, he's open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That's reeled in. It's Platt. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Here's a heat. And they got him. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? Was bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
They'll give it to Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Hand off for Brown. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Keeps it and gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. When we talk to coaches, David, a lot of times we zone out when they say we got to get the ball in the hands of playmakers. Except when they get the ball in the hands of playmakers.
And, Reese, I think that's smart, right? Like, get your best players the football and get them to him fast. Let them do the rest of the work. You can see he gets the football. He can make somebody miss, make those big plays. You've got to highlight those playmakers.
214 close. 214 close.
Going to the run, it's Brown. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. All Uncle Mo on your side.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Russell. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. QB got it himself. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. And guys, this offense has a couple of jobs. The first one, get the touchdown. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy, and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And they stop him short of the goal line. They'll mark it at 3.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
I know they've got all their timeouts left, but it feels like this is the ball game right here. 4th down, the quarterback's got to do something special, knowing that they need a touchdown here to win.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio!
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Looking to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He wants to change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. This one's complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? You've got 2 great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win, obviously. You worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got